When a soccer player chooses his jersey number, he either hopes to emulate others who have graced the number or carve his own path. For many, the jersey number will be forever attached to the player's legacy. Let's look at the most iconic jersey numbers of all time, at least for now. At the 10th spot, we have the number 2. Number 2 is a number typically worn by defenders and specifically wingbacks. Some notable players who have worn the number 2 are Cafu, Lichtsteiner, Gary Neville, Diego Godin, Dani Alves, and Thiago Silva. At the 9th spot, we got another common number for wingbacks and defenders, with the number 3. 3 has been worn by players such as Ashley Cole, Roberto Carlos, Paolo Maldini, Gerard Piqué, and Giorgio Chiellini. Imagine a defense consisting of all the aforementioned players. Terrifying, right? Now, at the 8th spot, we have a number typically worn by defenders and midfielders with the number 5. Famous players who wore number 5 are Carlos Puyol, Zinedine Zidane, Beckenbauer, Cannavaro, Rio Ferdinand, and Sergio Busquets. Talk about some elite company. This number contains Ballon d'Or winners and World Cup champions. At the 7th spot, we have the number 11. This number is typically worn by attackers and specifically wingers. Players such as Didier Drogba, Miroslav Klose, Romario, Robin van Persie, and Ryan Giggs have graced the number prominently in their career. The number is also currently worn by superstars such as Neymar, Bale, and Mohamed Salah. The number is sure to produce even more talent in the future. Just missing out on the top 5 is number 1. We didn't forget about goalkeepers, so this one's for all the great goalkeepers out there. Players who have worn the number 1 are Lev Yashin, David De Gea, Gigi Buffon, and Iker Casillas. 1 might be the only number which almost everyone knows which position wears that number. Opening off our top 5 is a number 6. When a player wears a number 6, you know they have something special in them. Usually worn by defenders and center midfielders, 6 has been worn by players such as Paulo Baresi, Xavi Hernandez, Bobby Moore, and Nilton Santos. Seems like players who wear the number tend to go under the radar but never fail to deliver on match day. At the 4th spot, we have number 8. This number is one of the quintessential midfield numbers. So now we're going to have some midfielding maestros in this group. We have Andres Iniesta, Claudio Marchisio, Frank Lampard, Steven Gerrard, Gattuso, Stoichev, and Marcel Desailly. Though they might not all be good midfielders, they all never failed to make an impact on the field. Now, at the 3rd spot, we have possibly an upset and shock to many. We have the number 7. I mean, the lack of players is not an issue here. We have Cristiano Ronaldo, Luis Figo, George Best, David Beckham, and Raul Gonzalez. It's just that the next 2 spots ahead of here are just better. Sorry. Just missing out on the top spot is the number 9. This is pretty much owned by the strikers, so let's get ready for a barrage of the greatest strikers of all time. We have Ronaldo Phenomenon, we have Alan Shearer, Robbie Fowler, Johan Cruyff, Lewandowski, Luis Suarez, Marco van Basten, Patrick Kluivert, and this is barely just touching the surface. If you wear number 9, you have to score a lot of goals, and these players certainly have. Now, it will come to a surprise to no one that the top spot goes to the number 10. And, I mean, it's just obvious. I mean, the players who've worn number 10 is just... it's too much. I can't name them all, but I'll try my best. Here's some of them. Lionel Messi, Pele, Maradona, Ronaldinho, Johan Cruyff, Zidane, Rooney, Bergkamp, Zico, Platini, Di Stefano, Eusebio, Baggio, Puskas, and this is barely even half of them. I'm missing Ibrahimovic, I'm missing Dybala. I mean, there's just too many players to not name for the 10th spot.